Bukayo, we'll start with the result because that must feel like a huge one given the last couple of seasons. This fixture against West Ham has been a bit of a banana skin. What do you feel today's performance showed?
Yeah, it showed the progress we've made. You know, we know in the last 2 seasons we've slipped up against West Ham at home, and today we wanted to put it right. So it's even better that we got the 3 points today, and you know, you got the break now to know that we finished strong.
Looking around your teammates at the moment, because you look at the clean sheet collectively and the work that you're all putting in as well, do you feel that desire? I know the title talk has rumbled on for some seasons, but do you feel that desire?
Yeah, 100%. We know the quality we have on the top end of the pitch, you know, the players that start and the players that are on the bench as well that come in, and you've seen how much of an impact everyone's made. But yeah, we know if we keep a clean sheet, you know, it's more than likely that we're going to win the game.
I love that confidence, eh? Different feel about Arsenal this season?
No, I think there's a different feel simply because the squad's a lot better than the last few squads. This one, I think he's assembled a proper squad now, and it's all going to come down to him and his selections now in respect of us winning games. I thought that was a good game for us to win. I think everybody went into that game feeling like, yeah, we're confident. West Ham are not playing great, even though they've changed their manager. So it was a game you was expecting to win, and I thought they played as well as they could in respect of putting the pressure on them. So it's a good result, and the one that they have to have got anyway.
And as Saka said, the clean sheet was really important, but it was Declan Rice that put them 1-0 up, scoring against his former club, which he likes to do. He's done it twice now.
Well, he's talked a lot about wanting to add more goals and assists to his game, because for a long time now he's played a bit further ahead. I know he started the game a bit deeper, but we've seen his technical ability many times, and I think he should score more goals because he's strong, he's good in the air, he's got 2 good feet. We can take set plays. We saw that against Madrid. So I think it's great for him the more he gets in there, because he'll find his tallies now go up each season as his confidence grows. And of course, he's playing with really good players, so he should get chances. And I think I actually think, right, he enjoys playing that position more.
I think so, yeah. Especially if, say, take that chance. Yeah. Took that chance at somebody who knows how to take that chance, because you've got to get to it, you've got to get over it. And as we see when we see one later on, we'll see Eze miss his chance. But that's all about the quality and getting yourself in the box and finishing.
Now, Saka doubled their lead, his 3rd goal in all competitions. But let's talk about the penalty that was given, because I know the 3 of you were debating this as we were watching it. Yeah. Should it have been a penalty?
We thought it was outside.
I thought that the actual initial foul was outside the box. I think that's plain to see. Now, whether the rules are saying, like, if it continues in, but I still think, look, the main bulk of that foul is outside the penalty area. He might have gone in a tad over once he's over the line, but I tell you what, it was a wonderful first touch from Timber. And then he takes a Timber. But no, for me, the foul was outside the box. I think that's a free kick on the edge.
Yeah.
Just on that as well, you know, we're talking about Arsenal's strength and depth. Zubamendi's come off the bench. He's hit 2 passes for both goals.
Yeah.
You know, and this is the quality they've got now, and nobody seems worried or talking about when, I know Odegaard's gone off today, but even Declan's gone off with a little niggle at the end of the game, but they've got such quality and a great pen as well. Yeah. Really good penalty.
Mikel Arteta has such a great squad at his disposal. You look at the bench and you see there's a 1 and 2 for every position, which is where they wanted to get to, right?
Well, it's like I said, this is the best squad I think he's ever had, in respects of trying to win this league. This is the season. I think that if he's going to do it, this should be the one, because I think he's got all the pieces to do it now.
He's got all the equipment.
Absolutely, yeah.
He's got the equipment to win the league. There's no doubt about it. Because he's got a balance between defence. They've got good defenders. They can defend as a team, and they've got offensive creators as well. They've got. I think the missing link at the moment is a number 9 that's going to put the ball in the back of net time and time again. Gyökeres might end up like that. I don't know. I think that's the only thing where the question mark is there still.
And Saka continues to shine for this club. 100 goal involvements in 200 appearances. Yeah, he's a little superstar, isn't he?
Well, he is, you know, and he's improved year on year. Every season, you know, he's like they say, he's our star boy, and he's getting better. And now he's got people around him, hopefully the kind of calibre around him where he can get a rest every now and then, because I think he's going to need it.
They're great to watch, aren't they? Talk to me about West Ham. Did you see any difference under Nuno today?
Well, I mean, I saw them on Monday night against Everton, and there was an improvement. They went to a back 4, they were more compact, more solid, and got a draw. Today, they played the same way today, but they were up against such quality, such power, players who were just a bit better. And they dug in, they hung on, you know, to try and stay in the game, but they didn't really have enough quality to hurt Arsenal. But that's partly to do. Arsenal have got this desire to win the ball back consistently now, hence the best defence in the league last year. And they are a difficult team to play against. And that comes from the coach giving them the men. If you don't do the work, you don't play for Arteta. And that's a great thing, great starting point for them to have.
Best squad in the league?
Yeah.
Yes,
Overall, the balance, yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. Okay, we'll leave it there.
Well, very happy. We knew it was going to be a tough match. We had to play 3 games in 7 days and 2 very intense games before this one. So we knew that this one was the one that were going to make the difference to all the work that we've done over the last 2 months with the amount of fixtures and injuries and everything that we had to put ourselves in a really good position. So very happy.
I think, honestly, all the game, I think we were under pressure. Arsenal was on top of us. We never really had a chance to control and go forward. We defend well some things, but mistakes basically on position. Yeah, we knew that was going to be tough. Was tough. But honestly, I think we work hard. The boys run, keep fighting, We have to start somewhere, and this is our priority. How we compete.
200th Premier League appearance to score on it. Only one other Arsenal player has done that. Do you know who it was?
If I have to guess, Thierry.
It was Thierry Henry.
Of course, he has every record, this guy.
What's it like for you keeping that sort of illustrious company when we're talking about these records at this football club?
No, it's really nice for me, you know, and Thierry, of course, always messages me. He's messaged me this morning as well to remind me that we lost the last 2 games against West Ham at home. So he's always pushing me, and I think he wants me there with him. So it's nice to have that, you know, encouragement from him, and of course me, I want it as well. So I'm really happy to have my name in these records. But yeah, I'm just going to keep pushing and, you know, try and get some team trophies, which is what we've been searching for.
Such a special milestone for Bukayo Saka. 100 goal involvements in his 200th game. And by the way, that's on Mikel Arteta's 300th game in charge of Arsenal. Very special.
Yeah, very special. I think he's got the winningest stats now out of all the managers at Arsenal. So it's happening for him. But obviously, he wants to win something. Arsenal fans want him to win something. You know, it's all right having a best winning record, but you need to win something. And I think that this season is as good as we've been equipped to try and do that for many years, for the last 3 years especially. And again, that result against West Ham was a result you'd expect us to get, but I thought they went about it pretty well, the way they played in that game.
And Declan Rice got on the score sheet first against his former club as well. Yeah,
it was a dominant performance, and Declan is capable of more goals and assists with his qualities. Actually, Arteta deserves some credit. He started the game with Declan sitting and Eze and Odegaard ahead of him. He had to change that with the injury, of course, but that's the great thing with this squad now, is that he can just bring Zubimendi on, move Declan forward, and still be as dangerous. I agree with Wright. I think the hardest thing for Arteta will be choosing the right team for the right games, because he's got so many headaches
That's
now.
where it's going to be the problem.
That's a good finish, right, isn't it? Because there's a calmness about him. Yeah. We saw Eze in a similar situation, panic a little bit. It went over the bar of his shin. But he kept so calm, and I think that's what he's brought into his game. When he goes further up the pitch, he can get in the box, and he's good in the air as well. Yeah. But he's got that calmness about him, and he's become a finisher.
And isn't that a lovely problem, by the way, for any manager to have? Danny, you just alluded to there, the fact that now Arsenal and Mikel Arteta have so many players at their disposal. There's like a 1 and a 2 for every position.
Yeah, they've got an amazing balance. They've got the best balance, better than City, better than Liverpool. The 3 teams that I think will be going for the Premier League this year. They've got cover in every area and quality in cover. But I also feel the only question for Arsenal at the moment, they've got the equipment, they've got the physical attributes and the technical. Have they got the mentality? Do they really believe in that dressing room that it's their year, they're going to go and do it? They look as if they've got it. Now they've got to go and do the business.
Do you think as well that with all those, we say it's a good problem, because there's so much quality, when the big games come,
Dan, it's a good question.
Could it cause, could there be some headaches he hasn't had before?
Well, the thing is, I'd rather have that quality
but the thing is, Dan,
a team.
With the squad he's got, Gaffer, with the squad he's got now, Dan, this is the questions that are being asked now. Will he be able to cope with having everything he needs and making the right choices? And that's what we're going to see on a weekly basis.
And I guess it's his job to just keep all those players happy, right?
As a manager, you're always looking for a spine.
Yeah.
Your spine of the team won't change. And any of them big games or any games, you've got the goalie, you've got Gabriel, you've got Rice, and you've got the centre forward, the new man. and probably Saka as well, one of them in big games. So at the end of the day, you can reshuffle the rest.
Well, you just mentioned Saka. Let's have a look at the penalty and also the incident around it. What did you make of it all, Wrighty?
Yeah, it was one that I thought it was we was quite fortunate to get it. I thought it was just outside, but then it carried on inside, and the referees, they stuck with the referee's decision on the field. But great pass, wasn't it?
Great.
And a great touch. He's got the right side of him, and now whatever happens, he's going to foul him there because the touch has put him in a position where he cannot not foul him.
Yeah.
But like again, it's a quality ball, Gaffer. That touch there, look,
it's
he's
a
got his body in,
touch.
but there, I just thought it was a bit outside.
This is the modern day. This is the right back in an inside right position. Well, the players I played with, I would never have ended up in those situations. Dicko going in that position.
Exactly.
Taking that ball on the edge of the box. But this is the way the game's played now. Full-backs become the wingers, but then they also come inside and be inside forwards. And the touch that he had there, great penalty, by the way, he really kept his head. But I thought it was outside the box.
It's going to come down to the players, like you've said, with the mentality side of it. When they get into that latter stage of the season, because they've been there 3 times now.
And it's also going to come down to this man leading them to it. And he has more than what it takes. Look at the list of most Premier League wins as a manager in the first 300 matches. The company he's in, Guardiola, Mourinho, Dalglish and Mikel Arteta.
All of them have won more than an FA Cup. So that's
so he's on track, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on track, but you want to be on that list when you've got the trophies to show for it, and that's what he would want. That's what he would want.
He said that, didn't he?
Absolutely, he said that. He's not interested in that unless he's
got the trophy.
Yeah, that's the main
to
thing
show for it.
Yeah.
Well, second 3 seasons in a row, this could well be their year.
Yeah, I think the job he's done is terrific. The progression of Arsenal, the squad building, maintaining a certain system and a style of play that people like to watch. They've got all the attributes now, and he just needs that final piece. I mean, the irony is, if they were to lose the league title on the last day, in the last minute, and lose the Champions League final and lose the FA Cup final, I know that's an extreme, but if he, that people would say he hasn't won a trophy, but he's still got Arsenal competing for the top trophies.
Choked again.
Progress.
But you get my point.
Absolutely.
This squad is better now than last year and the year before.
And again, Dan, that's what it comes down to. The guys know what to expect when they get to them latter stages, and we're going to find out what their mentality is about when we get down there. So,
do you think he needs to prioritise one this year? Not with the squad, or can he go for it?
He needs to
go for everything.
He needs to go for it. See what you end up with.